guys, so I have a declutter for you guys. I have been on a low buy, which I already made a video. Hopefully I'll put it up here in the cards. And I also wanted to declutter a crap ton of stuff. And I have been decluttering since last year. I've given away stuff. I have thrown away a crap ton of stuff. And it has led me to believe that it is time for me to step back and continue my low buy, because there are a crap ton of products in here that I literally have used only once. I do not know if I'm just gonna give these away, if I'm gonna try to sell them. I don't know, we'll see, because some of them were sent in PRs, some of them weren't, and some of them are just going bad. Those I'm just gonna throw away. And speaking of throwing away, I am going to start off with Pixi. I've had these for a couple of years now. I am not on their PR list anymore, but I was sent these in PR. And this is the Hydrating Milky Mist, the Vitamin Wake Up Mist, and the Glow Mist. These I absolutely love. They are fabulous if you're looking for a good drugstore. They are a little high priced for being drugstore, because I think these are like $15 or $18, but they are really, really nice. I absolutely love the Vitamin Wake Up Mist. This has like a citrusy smell, which I really, really enjoy. The Hydrating Milk is nice as well. And then the Glow Mist, if you want some extra glow to your skin and you have dry skin, this would be a really nice one to do even before your makeup. So sometimes these spray nicely, and then other times I've had the little nozzle like get stuck. But for the most part, I feel like they have one of the best nozzles for being drugstore. Like the mist is unbelievable the way it comes out. I am getting rid of them just because I've had them a long time and I feel like they're going bad. And then I probably have, probably like 8 or 9 sprays that are brand new that I really need to get to. So I was like, you know what? I have used you guys pretty good, at least halfway through. So you're going bye-bye. Next up are some Milani shadows. These I'm just gonna give away probably to my cousin because I have never used them. I fell into the hype of watching someone's video about them and was like, oh, I need those in my life. And these are really, really nice single shadows. But like I said, the times that I've used this can be counted on literally one hand. So all 3 of these are absolutely beautiful. They're really nice neutral shades. They go on like a dream. You could even use these as highlights if you wanted to, but my collection is big, and for me to just want one shade of these and use it, it's really rare for me, unless it's like something duochromy or very different, or a ColourPop shimmer super shock. I don't really gravitate to using single eyeshadows, so I will be decluttering these from my collection. Like I said, they're not bad, I just do not use them, so I know that someone else will give them lots of loving. Next up is something that I'm just gonna give away to someone. This is brand new. It's the Bye Bye Foundation, the Full Coverage Moisturizer. I used this once. This came in, I wanna say a Boxycharm or an Ipsy. To me, I don't see the difference between this and the CC cream. They legit give the same coverage. They smell the same. They have SPF 50. I don't know. I don't see the difference, but I literally own the CC cream and it is pretty brand new. If I had gotten this, then I wouldn't have purchased this, but I had just repurchased this, and then I'm like, I'm never gonna get to this. So I rather give it to someone who is medium as well as me and let them be able to use it and use it up. But because between all the foundations that I own, I'm never gonna get to this. So I am just gonna declutter it and give it away to someone. Next up is, I'm gonna jump into palettes here, okay? So bear with me because there's a lot of them. So first up is the Naked Basics. This is a little tiny one. I've had this forever, literally since it came out. I actually hit pan on this because back then I only owned probably like 5 or 6 palettes. Now I own like a bajillion, so I am getting rid of these. By the way, my nails are from Dashing Diva. I love them, they're press-ons. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of it. The packaging is gotten all sticky and nasty, and but I did give this a lot of love. I traveled with this so many places. I think I took this to Europe with me and everything. Love this palette. And it has given, you know, it got love. So I don't feel bad about tossing it out. It's been a good one, my friend. Also with that is the old school ta-da, Naked by Urban Decay. You will see that this poor baby got so much loving. If you guys could see it on the side, hopefully you guys can tell, a lot of these have like indents in it because this was like the OG palette. This was one of those first neutral palettes that had so much pigmentation, so beautiful. But I finally have decided to declutter it because sadly it's just old and this is just falling apart. It's nasty, like look at that. And when they have rebranded the palette to another whole thing, that's when you know yours is probably too freaking old. So this is going bye-bye. But I love Urban Decay's like old formula. A lot of their new stuff is a little bit hit and miss, but their old formula was the shit. Look at this. Look at this. And I hate swatching shit because a lot of times, I don't know about you guys, I start swatching stuff in my collection, then I want to keep it, but it is old, so it is going away. Anyways, okay, next thing in here is something that I hardly used, and this is by Butter London. This is so cute. The product in here is amazing. The quality is amazing. I'm probably going to give this to my cousin or anyone who wants it, but I think I used this twice, the day that I got the Boxycharm, and then maybe once after that. So these are really, really nice quality. I just do not gravitate towards this palette or use it because I own like 50 of them. So that's the reason that one's going away. Likewise, these Pixie palettes are going. I don't know why I don't gravitate to using these because they are freaking amazing. This palette right here, these shimmers are gorgeous, but I just feel like I have way too much and I have a lot of higher end brands that I really want to use up. But these are spectacular, spectacular drugstore brands. They are a little bit pricey for being drugstore, but I do enjoy their formula. And like I said, I'm not on their PR or anything anymore, but you know, that is what it is. But if you look at these shimmers, look at that. Oh God, I want to keep this one. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna keep one of these because it's so hard to let go. Jesus. Let's just keep these. Let's just keep them. Okay, the next palette that I'm going to be getting rid of is the Too Faced Sugar Peach. This I just got in my Boxycharm, but this is my replacement, and look at that. My replacement came more jacked up than my original jacked up one. So this I'm going to be giving away to someone. I did repress it down, but obviously I don't want to keep this because I don't need two of them, and this one ended up being more jacked up than the first one, so I'm just getting rid of it. Next up are two little mini palettes that came in a Boxycharm. One is the Blink Electric Eyes palette. This quality in here is amazing, but sadly I just do not gravitate to it, just like the Butter London. And likewise, this Naked palette right here, these shades go on phenomenal. The pigment is there, but it's one of those little palettes that I just do not gravitate to grab to. I am kind of like in that mid range or small to mid-range size palettes where I need at least a few mattes in there. If not, I don't really gravitate to it, and I have such a large collection that I just forget about these little things. So I am going to be decluttering those. And then next up is a massive declutter of Kat Von D, may she rest in peace, her brand. I was such a fan of Kat Von D. Sadly, she did a lot of controversial things that maybe she kind of put her foot in her mouth in a lot of aspects. And sadly, I feel like her brand paid for that. I know she said that it's because she has other projects, but I feel like her brand has gone downhill from where it started. Like Kat Von D used to be the end all be all when she came out. I remember the pigmentation, the shade range, but it's so sad. Anyway, so I am getting rid of everything I own from Kat Von D because she let go of her brand and they're going to be rebranding. I hope that the company that rebrands does not keep her name in there and just like goes to another level and just starts over, because I feel like that way 100% sure that she's not attached to it. I know that Samantha Ravindal reached out to the company and they said that she is no longer affiliated with them, either in the creative process or benefiting, damn it, why can't that word come out? Benefiting from any of the sales, but you know, we don't know, but hopefully they will rebrand completely, change the name up, do something else. So first up is this Kat Von D translucent powder. I really enjoyed this, but I also have like a crap ton of other powders, so I am just going to declutter it. And I'm hoping that my cousin, my best friend, somebody will take these because I'm almost like sad getting rid of them. Next up is her little Alchemist holographic palette. I really enjoyed this, but I do have other holographic stuff in my collection that I can use. And like I said, I don't know, I'm just over having things that are old, and I just do not kind of use any of these. And next up is her Shade and Light palette. This was a ride or die and super nice. As you can see, I hit pan on that sucker like nobody's business, and I used the crap out of this. I really feel like I got my money's worth out of this palette, but I will be giving it forward or actually just throwing it away. Likewise, I have 3 of her palettes here. I have 3 of her OG palettes. One is the Mi Vida Loca palette. I'm gonna see if my best friend wants this because she actually gave this to me for my birthday. And this palette is absolutely gorgeous, but to be honest with you, I can count the times that I've used this. I think I've used this maybe 4 or 5 times since I got it, and it's because it comes out this way. It is such a huge ass palette, and then it is not functional to use. So it's gorgeous, but sadly it just was not functional. And I've learned that about myself, that if it's too huge of a palette or the way it opens isn't something very functional, I know that I'm not going to use it. Likewise, this metal matte, this was kind of like a play on words, matte and metal. I used this twice. I did get it on a sale, and then I totally regret buying it. I think I only used this maybe once, which is just freaking sad. So freaking sad. And then once I started using it, I felt like her quality had changed. I didn't feel like the quality was as good as like the Vida Loca. And then last is this palette right here. This was like her OG palette. This was the Spellbinding palette. And this was just really cool. Like the artwork on it was amazing. And this was when she was in her, like in the game. Like these shadows were just so gorgeous. But sadly, it's just not something that I used a lot. And yeah, and I just don't want it just going bad, just sitting around my freaking drawers and never being used. So that is it for my declutter. Let me know what you guys have gotten rid of, or anything else that you guys you know, gravitate to, that you think like, oh, I don't use that anymore, that kind of thing. There are quite a bit of palettes out there that I'm just like, why are you still sitting in my cabinet? And last is this baby right here. This is the original Huda Beauty palette. This is her, what is this called? The Rose Gold Edition. She reformulated this, and sadly this one just dried up. These shadows don't really work that well anymore. I have to really dig at them to even get them to work, and you can see how much of a hot mess they are. Her mattes are beautiful, but I just do not reach for this. It's just literally become a hot mess, so I am getting rid of this. I do enjoy her new nude palette. I feel like the formulation on that is 10 times better than this one. When this first came out, these textured shadows were really nice, but sadly as the years have gone by, it just has dried up and just does not perform the way it used to. So I am also getting rid of that. So it just feels so good to purge and get rid of and declutter and make room to kind of really clean up my collection and use up what I have. So that is what I want to do, is start using up what I have. Hopefully you guys like these declutter videos. I don't know if I'm going to do more, if I'm going to keep decluttering and like decreasing the size of my collection. We will see, but that is what I have till now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you have been decluttering from your collection, if you have decluttered any of these things as well. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around, for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. My social links are down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.